Breaking news update as far as that fatal aircraft crash near Kazakhstan is concerned. Now we are learning that 32 people have been confirmed to have survived the plane crash, but officials say that this is the initial figure as recovery operations are still underway. We're also learning, and in fact, CNN News 18 has accessed body cam footage from the crash site as the recovery operations are currently underway. The footage, in fact, shows teams on the ground, in fact, sifting through the wreckage to look for survivors. My colleague Anvit is with us. Anvit, first of all, some silver lining where we are learning of 32 people who are believed to have survived the crash.
See, 32 is the final number of the people that we are coming to know, and this is not the final number. There could be more survivors because a lot of people have been rushed to the medical facilities. Many of them were unconscious, many of them had critical injuries, and so this is the number that we know that these people are out of danger. Many more could be, the number can go up because many of the passengers are currently under medication, and they might also, those who are critical and those who are yet to, be brought to the consciousness, so they can also be added. The number can be added, and so the number of survivors can also go up. But final tally right now is 32. Total there were 67 people on board. 5 were the crew members, 62 were the passengers. The airline, however, had gone on to say that there were no children on board. However, some media reports suggest that there was one person, one child, who was on this aircraft. Other than that, right now evacuation was going on. It's a tough evacuation. The plane has completely been damaged. It went up in flames, as we saw in the video. So the body of the flame is also split into a few parts. So rescuers are having a tough time on the ground. Also, the plane went up in flames. So initially, the fire brigade had to be called in to douse the fire, and only after that evacuation could be done. So right now, the focus is to make sure that all the passengers and the staff who were on board and the pilots, they are safe. After this is done, the procedure to recover the black box, to find out what was the last communication between the pilots and the ATC, that will be done. That is the part that will ascertain why this crash took place, whether or not there was some problem with the permission landing, landing was not allowed, or it was a technical snag, or the problem with fuel that led to this crash, because the path of the flight clearly shows that the flight had to go around twice. First go around was completed, and then during the second go around, it was that the flight tilted right and it crashed 3 kilometers ahead of Aktau city. So these are the details as of now. The good part of the news is that the number of survivors is likely to go up, and 32 is the final number.
Right, Anwar, thank you so much for getting us all of those details. And right now, these visuals that we are putting before our viewers is the body cam footage from the crash site. As you can see, the recovery operations are still underway, and we can also see the teams that are currently on the ground. They are sifting through the wreckage to look for more survivors, but right now 32 is the number that we are learning of.